Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad on this wonderful Thursday or Saturday. Yeah, what is today? I forget. Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. It is currently I don't know, 72 degrees, 75 degrees. I don't know. It's such a perfect day. Clear blue skies, somewhat sunny and beautiful. Me and Charity have just came back from a short walk. I thought it was going to be a long walk, but it's a short one. But otherwise, it's a great day for a walk. I'll tell you about those who did not have a good day for a walk. Those Americans that are trapped in Afghanistan, left there by Trader Joe and his malicious / incompetent regime. At least we forget that 13 servicemen and women died at Abbey Gate in Kabul, Afghanistan. Along with 200 other poor souls and 300 plus people lost arms and legs and limbs, things that don't grow back, and a lot of them were service members as well. Every day, never forget it. Never forget whose fault this is. But there was hope. There is hope. These folks were still in country working. Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Access, Project Dynamo, Christian Coalition, Mighty O Foundation, just to name a few. Meanwhile, I've been looking at other things. News is news, and news is world news is crazy. But some of the statistics that I've been checking out, I figure I'd look at the world and see what's going on. One of the interesting things I found out about Australia. Good eye, mate. How the bloody hell are you? Well, there's no guns there, right? Nobody has guns. There's no pew-pews. Nobody's packing. There's no constitutional carry. There's no concealed carry. Maybe there is. Maybe you have to jump through a lot of hoops to get it. But I tell you who does have the guns. Interesting enough. The criminals. It's estimated that a pistol or rifle, let's just say a pistol, you can get a pistol for about $18,000 to $20,000. And we're just talking run-of-the-mill stuff. Things that go bang, bang. That's it. Nothing special. Think of the quality of the gun as something second or third tier that we would have here. Definitely not of, holographic sights and, special triggers and fluted barrels and things of that nature. No, just your basic freaking bullshit. $18,000 to $20,000, and that's the starting. That's just starting. Yes, the criminals have them. Who are the criminals? Majority of the criminals that can afford this shit. Well, yeah, think about it. Drug dealers, drug traffickers. Australia. There's so much cocaine there. It's massive operation, massive organization. It's been going on ever since. They have an appetite for cocaine. And we do too here in America and most of the world, which segues into Colombia. Colombia, interesting enough. There's a group of people there that there's so much cocaine is everywhere. Everybody grows it. It grows wild, but they cultivate it and they grow it on the side of mountains, and it's nice and in nice rolls and everything. Well, they employ these people they call leaf scrapers. They literally go in and they spend all day and they scrape the leaves of the cocaina of the coca plant. And then they take that paste and they send it off to whatever lab to process it, and then they send it off to another lab that processes it even further, and there you go, you get cocaine. And that's a worldwide industry. Worldwide. They seem to be having a little problem. Colombia, it's South America, all of them are having a bit of a problem there. Whereas you could have made good money back in the day. You could have made good money. It's doing a basically like a migrant worker kind of thing, working in the crops, working in the fields, getting paid, you know, a nice existence. Every day you got a families, and been doing this stuff for generations. And they could eke out a nice living for themselves. Well, the prices went down, and people are starting to back away from that type of job. Working the crops, if you will, working the world's major cash crop. Cocaine, the coca leaf. And so now the cocaine industry supply is going down because these workers are not getting paid as they used to. Things are looking bad, right? Financially, economically. So interesting to say that those areas are being affected the most by this stakeholder capitalism, shall we say? Yeah. And the terrible financial decisions being made by those who call themselves our betters. Now, this also segues into the Middle East, because that's where the middleman is. That's where these guys, the Middle East, and you could say the Euchre, Dubai. Dubai is one of the major um, shipping and receiving for such cash crops. Yeah, Dubai. Imagine that. Yeah, they employ a lot of big names, and that bring this stuff in, and things of that nature, and that affects us as well. We here have a major appetite for the white powder, and the white paste and the crack and all that, everything that comes from that. The drug industry is a worldwide industry, and it's being threatened, which means that groups are getting more violent. They don't want to be, but when threatened, when things are at its financially, the supply and demand starts to be fucked with, then people get a little frustrated, and they start cutting things. They start trying to cut throat, to make a little bit more money, extra money for themselves, and that means that a lot of things will be dealt with severely in a managerial decision making process, if you will. you know, so it's I mean yeah it's yeah this I mean we look at the big news, right? We look at the big news, and oh, this is happening and this is happening, but the underground, the dark side, which is not that dark. You can just look at it and see it. It's right there for all to see. Everybody knows it. That is in flux as well, and when that's in flux, it has major repercussions for the rest of us as well, that we don't think about and we don't realize. So, and yes, folks, this is Memorial Day weekend. This is Memorial Weekend. This day is in honor and remembrance and reflection for those who have fallen, those who have served with those who have fallen. So why I thought about this, and this has been one of something of a bit of discussion and debate, is why would you say Happy Memorial Day when it's a very solemn day of reflection and remembrance, those who have fought to keep this country intact for the most part. Well, without them, those who have paid the ultimate price, me and you wouldn't be here. That's a happy thing. So yeah, folks, remember on Memorial Day to lower the flag to half mast, usually around sunrise. whatever reveille is, lower the flag to half mast. And then at 12, raise it up to full mast in remembrance and honor of those who have fallen. This is a somber, solemn kind of weekend for me. So enjoy your cookouts, enjoy your barbecues, enjoy the fireworks. I will not be enjoying fireworks. But just reflect on the reason why we celebrate this day. So, go Team Linda. Go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. Go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. It's been Mad Shad. Every day. Never forget.